Let's start with your reading, Sagittarius. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs in order to get a better understanding of your overall situation. Now, let's look into the energies around you at the moment and the upcoming events for you. Wow, the Magician and the Fool, the first two cards. That's really beautiful. A lot of wands, a lot of action. Okay. All right. So, wait a second. The Star and the Nine of Cups. This is really a beautiful reading for you, Sagittarius. Get ready for a very positive and important message right here. As we were saying, speaking of starting with a big bang, this energy looks absolutely beautiful and exciting. With the Nine of Cups, and honestly, with the Star as well, anything is possible. This is the type of energy that you need in order to manifest a major achievement. In fact, multiple major achievements. Something that perhaps before you've had to struggle for in order to see it happening. But that right now, instead, it will finally start happening with ease. This is definitely a turning point into your life, Sagittarius, that will not only define your future, but it will redefine your past as well, and everything that you went through, the people you met, and how they bent your trajectory little by little until you finally got here in the right place at the right moment. You could see this as a lottery win, as one of those times in your life where things finally start working out for you, where things are finally starting to be balanced again as well, which is very, very important for you. This is your time to understand what this is going to be and how to best handle it so to benefit from it for the rest of your life. So, in the middle of the reading, as we were saying, these two energies together, honestly, are my favorite, together with the Star and the Nine of Cups. Right here, you can see two major, beautiful, and powerful arcana. And honestly, to me, this looks like the portal which opens up in front of you as an opportunity or multiple opportunities. And depending on how you cross that portal, you will make or break the success of the overall outcome. And so, what it is so important about these two messages? First of all, with the Fool, you have a clear message, a very clear message. And I'm already going to tell you that this is not negotiable. You have to be ready to take a risk very soon. Something is coming your way, and it will feel scary, of course, because it will propel you into the unknown. But if you trust it, if you gamble, we can already see how it's going to pay off. If you knew that you couldn't fail, what would you do, Sagittarius? What risks would you take? Risks that otherwise you would have not taken. With the Magician right here, we see that you have everything that you need, and it's all inside of you. If you're looking for things around you, looking for money, looking for time, looking for someone to reach out, looking for something that you feel you don't have right now, let me tell you, you're looking in the wrong place, because all you need seems to be already inside of you. And please do not underestimate this message, because it's going to be key to get to that beautiful outcome. With the Magician, I also see and feel that now that I'm looking into this, this is not actually happening right now. This really feels like the beginning of the journey instead of the end, instead of the destination. In fact, this here feels like you a year from now. You're just embarking on this cycle, and your actions that you take today will deeply impact the results. So listen up, Sagittarius, because right now, what you do and don't do, it's going to shape the rest of your life. So feel confident, create some sort of spotlight focus on what you want and love, because you absolutely got this. This is really beautiful. I hope you understand why I'm so excited about these 4 cards. Now, with the Nine of Wands in your focus position, we see that right now you are focusing on something that is missing, right? From the 9 to the 10, that one, that element that will take you to the end of the cycle. And so what we're seeing here is that you're not focusing on the tools that you already have in order to do this. But in fact, with the Nine of Wands, you might also feel a little exhausted, if not a lot exhausted. And perhaps the thought to having to fight and still wait for this is not making you very excited. But I also see that you have it in you to fight, Sagittarius. You are a rock star. Do not give up. There is something in particular here that might be missing. Someone might not be in touch, or you might be focusing on time and money, trying to understand how to fill that gap, right? And in a way, this card represents that last challenge that will take you to the end of the cycle and to the beginning of a new one. So we have to see what that challenge is. This situation that it's coming up for you, or that you have gone through, might have been very exhausting for so many reasons. But what comes next, I can assure you, it's going to make up for it 100%. Now, the energy that is impacting you, look at all of these wands, which is definitely a good sign. As we were saying, the energy that is impacting you the most right now is your ability to stand up for what it is that you want, to stand your ground. And especially in the past, you might have had to learn how to do this in order to survive. As if people maybe often try to take advantage of you and what you had to offer as well. Now you're just tired of it. And you might think at times, I hate people, I don't want to deal with people. And depending on what you went through, that could actually be understandable, trust me. But it feels like in the past, people had different ideas, different goals than you, and you might have felt alone very often. That lack of support and love, it was definitely hard on you. But trust me when I say that this is your superhero power right now. Not having anyone to rely on, always having to come up with your own resources, made you stronger. Might have sucked and felt unfair, but right now you're stronger because of it. And you have an advantage over the other people around you, things that they don't have. And so what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, they say. And it's true. And you see it here. Why? In your strength position, the Two of Wands. And I'm clearly seeing here that you have, as we were saying, a lot of wands in general. So it's a sign that right now, this energy, this situation is all about getting ready to take action. Because very soon in your future, you won't have the chance to sit down and think on what to do. With this card, you need to start getting into a mindset where you welcome change. You welcome challenges with a positive attitude, knowing that you got this, Sagittarius, and that nothing nor no one can stop you from getting where you belong. Welcome the change, welcome what's coming on. Have this positive mindset. I call it the bring it on mindset, No matter what comes at me, I'll figure out how to mold it into something that will benefit my journey. This change in attitude can have a profound impact on your life. So do not underestimate it. And right here, supporting the reading and supporting this upcoming change for you, a time for redemption, a time for reward. This is in your destiny, Sagittarius. You have just reached that point on your journey where things need to start working in your favor. No more wasting time, struggling and investing into situations and people that eventually are not good for you and for your future. Enough is enough. And this is the universe giving back to you, and what comes next is going to be fundamental for the overall outcome. Why do I say that? Look at this. Page of Cups as well. Five of Wands followed by Ace of Cups and Page of Cups. Now, coming up for you, as we were saying, a very important message. What we see here is a challenge that will show up for you in your near future. And this is that moment which will break or make the final outcome. The way you react to this will kickstart your journey towards that Nine of Cups, or maybe away from it. I feel that given these cards here, this has something to do with someone you love or someone who loves you. And it's going to be your first test. So do not underestimate it, because we see that it's going to be very powerful. Right here with the Five of Wands, obviously a conflict. And right here, right next to the cups, it feels like a conflict of love. The reason why this is actually impacting your overall journey, it's something that we need to look into. But overall, this is that final test, that final challenge that Sagittarius, if handled the right way, is going to take you to a place where you will have everything that you need, everything that you want, and more. So let's clarify what this challenge is going to be about. Let's see how to best handle it in order to not jeopardize this beautiful energy that you are destined to. So let's see also how your life is about to change in the next 12 months. Because what we see is the destination, but there is a journey, and throughout this journey, things will start happening. And you will realize 12 months from now that everything around you has changed completely. This overall is a very exciting message, and it promises to revolutionize your life completely. So let's keep looking into it. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Sagittarius, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Sagittarius. The bridging energy that it's taking us from the current situation to the future one right here with the challenge and its development as the High Priestess. And so it's imperative right now that you follow your intuition. When this is coming up, this Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Page of Cups, you'll have to follow that inner voice that is trying to guide you towards this Nine of Cups. Now, let's see what this is going to be about, because as you see here, it can have a profound impact on your future. And sometimes the most little things, the most simple things are the ones that feel harmless, but that sometimes we just get to and we focus on, and eventually we don't even realize how much time we have spent on it. So let's immediately clarify these three cards and see what you should expect in the near future. Okay, I mean, right here you see it immediately. And it's going to be so important for you to follow that inner voice, because this is going to be a major temptation for you, and for a very good reason. Right here, what we see, the first card